Welcome, Club Wisdom 8. Yes, I've quit Street Fighter and I'm making a final video. I'm putting a few more compilations together of the pools just to show how ridiculously scammed this game is. It's clear that no one on YouTube has said anything about it, so I really have to finish this off. And I just need to make it clear and in the face. It's not like video after video. I'm just going to show clearly and quickly how the situation is when you get into your first 10 pools and then your second 10 pools and what that means. Okay, without further ado, let's go. So the first pool will always be with generally either Cammy or Viper and maybe Poison, but that's as far as it will go. I've never had Poison, but either way, it's always like this. You're always going to get an A unit on your first pool, and it's only going to be one of those two, generally speaking. And second pool is going to be never an A unit, and it's always going to be like B and C units, always. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong? What's wrong with getting an A unit? Well, think about it. If every single person gets the same units, the same main unit, and people put a lot of time and effort into getting items to buff Cammy or Viper up to the top, whereas whales or other people spend more money and get all the other units, people who pay will have a huge advantage for a start. Secondly, it's not just about the huge advantage. It's competition. This game is breaking competition rules. They're breaking laws by doing this. This is against the law. It's against the law. You don't control what people can choose in a gatcha. You don't do that. It's breaking a law. Maybe they could have got away with it in China. Yeah, maybe. But in Hong Kong, in Taiwan, in Southeast Asia, when it comes to Europe, the USA, you can't do that. Get it out of your thick, stupid heads. Bloody hell. Idiot, stupid creators. Honestly. I don't even know how they could get away with it in China. If the same thing happened in China, then it's ridiculous. No wonder why the government is forcing kids to play games for an hour on the weekend per day. No wonder why there's so many bans. If in China they can get away with this, I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, so the second pool, you have to have no A unit. Just how they programmed it. You don't do a game like that. You don't do that. Especially for gacha. Okay? So let's get into the situation. So I'm gonna now show you the 4 different games. I'm gonna 4 different games on the next page, and the first pools, what happened on each one. You can see it all right here, right now. Please take a look. Please take a look. Pool 1, Pool 2, Pool 3, Pool 4. Now, I want to analyze it because I was thinking maybe it's possible that maybe the B and C units would be similar. But if you look carefully, that's not completely, well, it's not the case. The only thing that's similar is Cammy. But yes, there is a lot of Dan in 2, 3, and 4. 2 Dans. Like in number 2, 2 Dans. In number 3, 3 Dans. In number 4, 2 Dans. I don't think the rate of Dan compared to the rate for Rufus, I don't think the rate is any different. So I don't know if by looking into this in detail, anyone could find something else that's rigged about the game. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't care what they do with the B and C units. I don't completely care, except for one thing. Only one Ryu and no Kens. I just wonder, is the rate for pulling Dan the same as the rate for pulling Ryu and Ken? I have a feeling yes. So if I start to... So is it possible there is really something wrong with the pulling in this game? Is there something wrong with the way it calculates? I'm having a feeling something is rigged. This game is just not right. Now let's look at 5 and 6, games 5 and 6, where Viper was pulled. So let's go to the next. Let's go to the next one. So these are games. 5 and 6. I don't know. I put 7 there. Sorry, 5. So these are games 5 and 6. Now, so it's either generally going to be Cammy or Viper. I can't prove if Poison is one of them, the others, but never seen it. And I've pulled in general about 13 times, and that's a huge waste of time for me. Yeah, I just gave up. When I realized like that it was always the same, I just gave up recording. Anyway, and I've pulled using Android devices, using PC software and iOS. And it's always the same. Android, iOS, PC, all included here. In fact, I can say that number 6 is from my iPhone. And yeah, so yeah. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, there's one Ken. Okay, one Ken here, one Ken here. So I don't know. Is there a link between Vipers and Kens? I don't know. If there are links between you pulling one hero and it makes you get another, or if there are any links like that, then again, this calculation, this game is just messed up. This game is wrong. And someone is manipulating how everything works. It can't go like that. That's not how it works. Okay, so now we've seen that. And maybe you're okay because you just think, you know, you get your free unit. That's great. That's good enough. You get an A unit. Better than nothing. Better than just B's and C's. Okay? Well, the second pull is only B's and C's. So, oh, I want to get rid of that, sorry. And that's what I want you guys to have a look at carefully. I've tried to prepare it to the style of presentation to suit you guys. And I've made this for future reference. I have it saved, and in the future, I do think that this scandal could get much worse, and things could go much further. Why do I think that? Because I saw Ryu for $100 US. Evil Ryu, you pay $100 US to have him at the full power and the full development. That just tells me how messed up this game is. You just don't do that. Anyway, if there's so much money involved like that, then it would be in the game's interest to manipulate what people can get and what they can't, so it can force you to pay more money. So keep it in mind. So on the second pull, always B and C units. Yeah, in general, would there be more C's overall? I guess, yeah, probably. That's how the ratings would work anyway. So, and does it matter? I think this is probably fair with the ratings, but what's not fair is that it's a 0% chance to get an A unit. 0% chance. When they write, it's not. It's like a 4%, 4 to 5% chance, not a 0% chance. So this is something that definitely I would like double checked, and definitely the answers are to have it double checked when the game came out, because the game's developers might not have expected anyone to find out. So who knows if they'll update and fix this. I mean, if I were them, I would quickly put the game on maintenance and deal with it straight away, because they're clearly breaking laws. And yeah, so the next ones, oh sorry, back, so this one and then this one, so in the other games 5 and 6, again, not one A unit, not one. So the proof is here. The proof is here. Something else that some of you might want to know, I can't prove it because I never really got any units, but is it possible that if it's an A unit, you get to see their arse? And if it's like if it's a B unit, you just see the front? I'm sorry, but I'm sorry it sounds so stupid, but honestly, it's like you always get like I don't know how to say, if it's like you get a bit of arse, but look, because she's not an A unit, covered up. It's like, yeah, covered, you can't see the arse. If you like arse, then you're forced to have an A unit. Sorry, it's like look, even that Caroline woman, like they even cut her arse off. They even cut it all off. It's like, come on, man. It's like, yeah, you're really paying for your porn. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of it. No, enough of the stupidity. Let's finish this off and get to the points. The point is that the first point of the scam is in your first poll. It is written clearly when you click on the ratings that you have a 4.61% chance of an A, and it gives you the individual ratings for each unit. Now, Cammy has just the same chance, and Viper has just the same chance as any of the other units. Well, there are some units with lower chances, but that's not the point. The point is that it's ridiculous to write that Dudley has a 0.19 chance, like on the first 10 pull, when the truth is he has a 0% chance. There's DJ, it shouldn't be 0.19, it should be 0% chance. And for these two, literally, it should be like 50% and 50%. Like, you know, it's just a complete... Yeah, if they'd said that, if they made a note, like if they made a disclaimer, then I would understand. There's no disclaimer. They literally manipulating the game. And I didn't want Cammy. I didn't want Sea Viper. I don't want Poison. Damn, that's not how you spell Poison. Anyway, I don't want Poison. I want I've made it clear what I want. I'd like Balrog, I'd like Vega. If I don't get any of those, then Guile's fine or something like that. And, you know, this game is tricky. In China, right, they had like S unit A and B, right? And in this one, they've mixed all, like most of the A's have been mixed with the S units, and now they're all called A. So this game has made it, like, this game is even harder than the Chinese one. And then they're giving us this, then they're tricking us, giving us like these arse units. It's like, no, you just don't, you don't do that. Not in democratic countries, okay? Yeah, so it's always Cammy, Sea Viper, maybe Poison, I've never seen Poison, and no one else. And yeah, 100% no double A pull, yeah. So also in that first pull, you'll never get 2 A's, okay? So just to let you know, I did find a coupon code. I found some coupon codes for the game. Coupon codes are, let me just note them down if you want. Coupon codes are Street Fighter Duel 1987 and Street Fighter Duel 666. And if you put those in, one of those two is going to give you 30 pulls, okay? So you're going to get 33 pulls. That might be quite good for you, okay? So anyway, keep that in mind. 33 pulls. Yeah, 30. So yeah, maybe that might make up for all your problems. But whatever, it doesn't make up for mine. I've made it very clear on the other video. 1 million has to be sent. Not to me, to everyone. Every single service, every single person needs 1 million gems. Now, 1 million gems is not 1 million pulls. It's 3,000 per pull. So if it's 3,000 per pull, then 1 million divided by what, 3,000 gems for, well, it's not even 3,000, it's 2,700 actually. So I don't want to get smart ass about it, but 1,000 divided by 2,700, whatever that means. I got no idea, but let's just make a educated guess that it's probably around 370 10 pulls, for example. So I don't just want 3 10 pulls, like the 30 stars. I want, yeah, okay, let's just say 37 or 370 pulls. I want to, it must be a huge compensation. Otherwise, anyone who's paying money will not trust it. Anyone who's free to play will not trust it. Because they know they're getting scammed and they're putting their time into the game and they're not getting anything out of it. And you can't do that. You can't do that, especially with NFT gaming on the verge. Well, it's already out. We have NFT gaming. If you know that these games are cheating you, it's like they're stealing your money. Even if you're not paying, it's like they're stealing your money. They're stealing your time. They're stealing things from you. You can't do it. Yeah, so why lie? Just write 50%. Don't bother messing us around. Scam 2. The second 10 pull. Okay? So yeah, it says Zangief 0.191%. No, it's not. It's 0%. 0%. The ratings are a lie. It's really late, so I just typed this quick. But point is that, yeah, these ratings are a lie. There's no A units on the second pull. Now, you must remember, I've used the coupon codes and I've taken a bit of a look, and I can't prove it, but I'm also going to say the third pull is rigged as well. Now, the third pull, I can't prove it because I haven't really remembered it all, but in one respect, I'm going to say maybe the third pull is not rigged in a bad way, but I can't prove it because I've done the third pull a few times and I've had 2 A units in the pull. The A units were never the units I wanted, and they included dupes of Cammy, but that does like beat the ratings. It's like you get 1 A in your first pull and then you get 2 A's in your first. Well, but whatever it is, if they're going to force you to have the A units that are the worst ones, and they know they're the worst ones, and they know in China those ones were worth B's. Not that Cammy and Viper were B's actually, though. I mean, Cammy and Viper were all the ones that were worth A's, but there was S tier, you see. Cammy and Viper, I think they were S tier, but the ones in my third pull were not like that. Anyway, the point is that if they're manipulating who you're getting, you're not having fair ratings. You're not getting it the way they said it was meant to be. So it doesn't matter, even if they gave like 10 A units. Yeah, if they gave you 10 A units and they were all the ones you wanted, great. But if they gave everyone 10 A units and it was scammed in that way, then what kind of competition can you have? What kind of what kind of gatcha gives everyone the same thing? This is absolute nonsense. So remember, please remember, this game is really in trouble. And yeah, so overall, what does it mean? Yeah, the game can change the odds to suit their preference. So whatever the developers want the game, if they want the game to play out in a certain way, it's going to play out in their way. It's not going to play out by chance. You're not going to have any chance to change things the way you want. You just have to play according to the developer. Developers are the god, and you do what they say. And again, this breaks the rules of competition. This makes the game unfair in how it works. The game, I mean, it's a communist game. I mean, that's not what gatcha is about. If I want a communist game, I'm just going to play a game on Steam. I mean, I want the gambling element of gatcha. That's why I'm playing this. I mean, that's why a lot of people play phone games and don't play like a lot of PC games. Even though PC games are better, this does, like, certain people have the mind to like this type of game. And you guys are gonna mess that up. And gacha games have been going for like nearly 15, 20 years or whatever. Loot boxes maybe since 2008, big time. But you guys have messed this up. And you're not even EA. You guys are not EA. Yeah, Crapcom. Crapcom. Yeah, it's true. I should have expected it. I should have expected the name. I should have expected it. I should have known if Capcom or EA are involved, then we're gonna be cheated in some way. I should have known that. Yeah, my fault for downloading it and wasting my re-rolling time. Yeah, it creates an unfair environment. Free-to-plays suffer the most, I would say. Paying players, now paying players will suffer, I would say, because maybe paying players, if you're paying a lot of money, you're just like going for the best units and making everyone into S units, is fine. You guys don't really have to care so much. But let's say if the game is rigged for everyone at the beginning, as I've said, who's to say the game isn't going to be rigged all the way through? What happens if there is a certain unit you need and the game puts a 0% on it and never lets you get it? What happens then? What happens if the game, doesn't play like that? What happens if they really have manipulated everything throughout the whole game? That's why I'm no longer going to play it, and that's why this game can't, I'm going to say it's untouchable. It's a disgusting game. This game is more unfair than going to a Las Vegas casino. Damn it. And if I go to a casino, I'm generally always going to come out with no money at the end. So it's like, but at least the odds, you know what the odds are. Yeah, I don't know if they're cheating you with the cards in the casino, but here you can't see what they're doing. You can't see it. So this is Club Wisdom 8. Again, I've made the point of how serious this is. And in the last video, I tried to look at the company who was involved in getting this game, like Hotbox, Coolbox or something. I'm not sure. I think they're the marketers. I think Capcom might be behind this. I think Capcom really are the gangsters here. Can't prove it though. So all the best, and yeah, good luck. Okay, so over and out. Club Wisdom 8.